All right.
Okay. All right, man. All right, do your thing. I'm about to drop it like it's hot. I sent you both on Facebook
Okay.
pictures.
Yeah.
Pictures of both of us.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna grab them right now. You ready? You're gonna take over the pre-show while I. Oh, you got one flipped. That way, there you go. All right,
You have to let me know when we're live.
check.
So we're live, right?
We're live.
Galactic Hollow Knight! Welcome to Round 5 of Worlds. Your boy Kelvin Tiberius and Dion Morales are here. Best stream duo in North America, taking it to you. You're welcome, Dion. You know you wanted this.
I did this to myself.
You did this. You played yourself.
FFG officials coming over to tell you to shut up.
FFG literally just warned me to shut my damn mouth. All right, guys. I'm not supposed to play favorites, so I am not cheering for Tyler Tippet at all. No favoritism at all. It's against the rules.
All right, so one thing we do have to do is, because we are pretty close and both of us have very, very booming voices, we just have to make sure that we don't talk too big.
I only had to do that one time.
Oh,
Just
I know.
one time. I'm not going to do it for round 6.
Oh no, I'm talking about, like, even now we gotta be more. I want excitement packaged in a, not an elephant, but like in a.
Are we using our
like-
6-inch voices?
No, not a
Like
6-inch
our
voice.
teachers used to give us like 6-inch voices.
6-inch voices. Alrighty. So let's go ahead, and I want you to break. I know that we don't have Tyler's list up, but I know that you know what it is. While I get it ready here, let's go ahead and break that down.
All right,
What is?
So,
what's Tyler's?
Tyler Tippett's his list is titled. It's fine. They're all blind and dead. He is running Chirano with Kylo crew, Emperor Palpatine, VI and engine upgrade, and he is running Darth Vader with VI, advanced targeting computer, the TIE title, the X1 title, and engine upgrade. Basically, his goal is, in fact, show up, blind someone, murder them, and then win the game. So far, what is he, one loss so far?
Yeah, both of these players are sitting at 4-1 going into this round, or 3-1 going into this round.
I don't actually know who he's playing because I just got here from a brewery tour. I don't know what you're talking about.
And he's at 100 points, right? He said he has a cruise
think
missile?
so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes that hard-hitting cruise missile. Let me take. Yeah, it's cruise missile. I took a picture. The other looks like some sort of Kylo aces.
Yeah. So we actually had Mathew on the stream earlier, and he won a really tough game against the Quad Wookiees. So I'm trying to get this up here because Tyler's coming in hot. He's ready to try to catch Kylo here. Oops.
Yeah, Kylo is going balls to the wall trying to get Kylo out.
That is the risk. You know, I've played a lot of Kylo, and the risk you have with going in that corner, you do have a lot of options right away, but if they bum rush you, you can get caught very, very easily with your pants down.
It sure looks like Tyler is trying to keep Vader screened for a while. I don't think he wants to get nuked off the board. The one problem running Darth Vader is that it's not exactly difficult to kill him under concentrated fire. He can maybe take 1-2 attacks with his token stack. After that, he's basically gone. So he's got to do a good job of keeping him around. And then same sort of with, what's the opposing player's name? I actually got sat down.
Mathew Schluter. Or Schluter or something
all right,
like that.
so you've seen probably a little bit more Kylo. What is it?
Kylo Countdown.
Okay, so with Count, so he's basically trying to keep Kylo. I guess he's going to try and kite with Kylo and use Countdown to deal damage, right? Like, I'm trying to visualize this because I haven't seen this particular version of Palpatine.
Yeah, so Countdown is essentially immune to the Kylo Ren crew card, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you just say, like, oh, it's fine, just one hit. Like the crit never happens because it's never it doesn't go through. So the countdown is a great piece in this list, though it is just a striker. It does happen only 4 times, and if he can get Vader and Rack to attack at the same time, that's going to really that's going to hurt the countdown immensely because you can only do that once a turn. Because if once you're stressed, you can't do it again.
So Tyler will certainly take the Kylo, take Kylo if he can, but if not, he'll sacrifice for countdown.
Exactly.
All right, these asteroids are really spaced out, so that ought to be okay for both of these lists to kind of like get a little bit more maneuverability, get a lot more speed into this game. I'm just happy every time I see the ailerons used. I'm just so glad. You almost never see strikers except for these style lists, so they're so much fun to just watch fly around.
Yeah, extremely maneuverable. I'm a big fan of the striker. And like you said, it's just lots of fun. Only Ricky could get me my first beer at Worlds. You know, I've just been working.
I got a pretty charismatic personality. I have like 4 ranks in persuasion.
Nice.
Using RPG terms.
There you go.
Yeah.
And before we go too far, we've already talked a little bit. My name is Dion Morales, host of the Gold Squadron podcast. This is Richard White, host of the Scum and Villainy podcast.
The OG podcast, baby.
Correct. And
we are the best stream duo in North America.
This is
I don't know the world yet. I feel like we need to go to World Championships for stream duos, and we'd kill it.
I think we put a challenge out there.
Yeah.
See, what we should do is have a set of high-level players play a game where nobody's watching it, but it's recorded.
Yeah.
And then you have different people, pairs of people commentate. All right, so.
Oh, he's going in with Rack, man. I love this. This is aggressive play.
Oh, yeah.
He really wants Kylo. Oh, my gosh. If he's in range, he's hoping he's in range. I don't think he's going to be. Although he's got the ability to boost in.
He's going to boost and then target lock. He's going to check the target lock first. He's going to have it with the boost. That's going to be a 5-dice cruise missile coming.
Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lord, if he's hot with that roll. Oh,
target
man.
lock's in.
Oh, man.
Well, he's got the target lock. He's got Palp to back him up as well.
This is what he wants. This is his scenario that he wants, I think. Although I don't think that, Matt's thinking if he can survive this, he's got pretty good positioning, too, to kind of knock out.
There it is.
Yeah, there's the cruise.
Five dice.
Come on, baby. Sorry, no favoritism.
All right. So a little bit of a poor roll, below average for sure. Here comes the target lock. Probably ends up with 3. Only 2 hits on that.
That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate for not the good guys.
All right, 3 blanks. He's going to force Kylo to spend the focus. Actually, it's a big deal because this means that Rack is going to be able to do
his blind.
Yep. Now, man, I know that it's a little bit early. I might have burned the title on that rather than spend the focus because you did have another shot coming in from Rack.
I get where you're going from that.
Because you only needed 1.
Man, you really don't want to be blind right now. I'll tell you what. I don't know if I would have spent it. I like using it late.
All right. So here we go. Palpatine going to pop a crit in there. So hit, crit. And he's popping an evade. We got pop on pop action.
Who's the real one? We'll find out.
So he's got an evade there, and he's going to be taking 2. And I'll show you the dark side, Rack.
We're finding out who the true Palpatine and the true Kylo is, right?
Correct. And I think the Kylo crew was engaged. Sorry. I'll show you the dark side. So that's probably... We're not sure what it is there.
It's probably blind.
Probably.
We can find out, but it's almost assuredly blind. And there he is.
It could be PS0 too.
So he's taking his shots on Vader now, because Vader has no tokens at the moment, right? Because he probably focused and target locked.
No, he boosted target lock, so no tokens there. So this is range 3.
Good opportunity to get some damage on Vader. Not rolling in the little in your little dice roller.
It's all right.
Should I give him a warning?
So he takes 2 shields there off of rack. I'll go ahead and.
No, he attacked Vader, didn't he?
No, he attacked rack.
Oh, okay. I saw he measured on Vader.
And 3 shields total gone.
Okay. So far, pretty good round for Matt.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't take really much on the cruise missile. Started to get some damage on rack. I just want to point out we ought to give a massive shout out to Luke Carrington for that absolutely outrageously cool looking Decimator.
Oh yeah, wait till you guys see the backside. If you haven't seen this before, it's pretty fantastic. He took an Imperial Raider and gave that engine to the Decimator. It's pretty ridiculous.
All right, so Dion, what would you, okay, so let's put ourselves in both of the shoes here.
Yep.
If you were Matt, are you going to try and nail down Rack since you've already got some points dealt? You've got some damage dealt to him? Although Rack is certainly a turret, so he can run away a little bit easier than Vader can. Or are you just going to say, we're going to just leave Rack for later and concentrate on Vader?
Well, looking at the positioning, Mathew is not in a great place to pursue Rack. Rack is most likely going to go behind and end up chasing the shuttle after this. We'll probably see Mathew turn the shuttle in. He's going to have to try to get a shot because if he doesn't turn in now, he'll never have a shot on the Decimator with the shuttle.
So I missed this here. Did Matt show with Kylo, right? Because he's got Kylo. Did he show the dark side to Tyler at all?
He did. He did. It's right there. It's that card. I'm assuming that it's a damaged cockpit to get him down to PS0.
Right. That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah. So we're just waiting for dials here. Vader spending that cruise missile early definitely does hurt, but
He's going to try and lean hard on ATC at this point.
That's right. Most likely, I'm going to say like a 4 forward. Bank boost for Rack is the most likely scenario. And the other reason I like this, if you go slow with Vader or slower with Vader, if Countdown ends up trying to chase Rack, then Vader becomes a flanker.
Boy, it really does seem like I'm not necessarily sure what I would do with Countdown or with Kylo, but it seems like Countdown's just made for like a bank or something like that. Because it seems like you're going to have either Rack or you're going to have Vader in either of those shots. Let me be fair though. I'm a low PS Swarm player, so these ace tactics are just outside of my wheelhouse.
So it looks like a 1 bank.
Okay, there it is. Sometimes I feel smart, man. Sometimes I know what I'm talking about.
So he's definitely looks like he's trying to create a box here for Vader. And I expect, knowing Tyler's style, he's probably coming screaming in here.
Yeah.
And
Tyler likes to win games fast. Not that I'm cheering for anyone. Because that's against...
No, you're stating it is against the rules.
Yeah, it's against the rules, man. Okay, this is interesting. I was expecting Kylo to try and keep his kill box. But, I mean, he's not even really going to be... He's likely to not be pointing at anything nor blocking anything. But never mind. That was a boot. That was advanced sensor Bruce. Yeah.
So he's getting out. I think he's coming around to try to meet the Decimator.
He's playing the long game because he's thinking long term. Kylo can potentially win this all by himself. So he's just going to want him out of arc, out of mine for a minute.
Yeah. So Chernu is 62 points. Half of that is 31. So if you get into this half points on the Decimator and Kylo in the end game, you're fine.
Tyler gets out of dodge with Rack, just trying to keep himself from taking any damage. thinking to himself that he is out of arc of the shuttle, just kind of by mind guesstimating that'll be probably comfortably out by a couple centimeters, and he pulls Vader in. Why not? Let's just blow stuff up, right?
He might be able to just arc dodge him by barrel roll boosting.
Yeah. I'm wondering if he's either going to arc dodge or if he's going to try for a focused target lock to get some damage in. I think the safer play, right, is to get out and not take damage, but some people are aggressive. Nope, and he takes the safe play there. Now I'm wondering if he does the bank. I think if he does the bank,
he should be
is out
fine.
of arc. Yeah.
That should swing the back enough.
Yeah, I think so too. Not what do I know? I mean,
That's why.
that's why I have you here.
We're a tiny
I'm the
link.
color man. Yeah, Biratani.
Biratani.
Do you remember that from last year?
Biratani.
Focus.
That's how we miss Dialgate, okay?
Oh, yeah. So this time, if someone accuses someone of cheating, I'm going to believe you.
Right. So I want to say a big thank you here to King, what is that, Ghidra? King Ghidorah 14 for becoming a Twitch Prime subscriber. It's free, guys. Just click the button.
Oh, man. Actually, that reminds me. I'm going to get on Twitch Prime and give you, what is that, $2?
$2.
I'm about to give you $2, buddy. After I bought you a beer. This is how much
appreciate
I love you.
3 crits coming in here.
Yo!
Into the shuttle. He's going to be losing a couple shields. Popped on the evade.
Yo, that is nice. Okay, so what's interesting is instead of boosting into countdown, he's kind of trying to...
he's hunting.
He's hunting Kylo, right? Mm-hmm. That is interesting and not something that I would have expected him to do. I figured he may as well take the points with countdown.
Well,
so they're both kind of playing a long game.
The PS11 on Vader allows you, even though, yes, Kylo can quote-unquote go anywhere, there's lots of possibilities.
Sure.
Vader, he needs to establish a target lock and just slowly start whittling away.
Because he needs a free round to get that target lock where he's not taking damage. So
exactly.
He's looking for that so he can start doing the advanced targeting computer and he can start dealing damage again.
Mm-hmm. And while Kylo is facing the other way, the Decimator is essentially safe, right? Mm-hmm. He is safe there to just keep ripping into the shuttle uncontested, and we all know that Decimators, their health are a huge resource, and if the Decimator's engaged in combat where he's not taking damage, that's what he wants.
So here's the question: if you're Matt, right, your options are try and keep putting pressure on Vader because now he's got a good position on Vader, or he can. Basically, his options are Vader or Rack, and Rack is more or less free damage. What Tyler's got, he's got a hard turn and a boost, maybe, but with advanced ailerons, he's probably going to have a shot on Rack if he wants it.
Oh, yeah.
Or he keeps pressure on Vader and keeps Vader from getting that target lock out so he can start doing damage. I'm not necessarily sure what the right option is, but it's certainly an interesting decision that he's going to have to make.
Well, so with the aileron's hard turn, you might end up being a little bit wide of Vader, but I think chasing Rack might be the right idea.
Yeah, it's free damage, man. I mean, you don't have to work hard for it. You get points literally just from shooting at him. Is he going to land on the rock? I think he is.
He will. The Alabaster Hipple.
Are my eyeballs working? For the record, I almost did four Lambda shuttles. This is the last year that who cares? I'm just going to do 4 Baffalos. I almost did it. I'm kind of glad I didn't because I ended up making it.
All right.
I didn't see the roll.
That was a blank. No damage.
I thought I saw a crit on that. Am I losing my mind?
Might have been an eyeball.
I don't think I drank that much beer.
Wait, if it was a crit, he has collision detector, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so it doesn't. Okay, that all makes sense.
So 1 bank aileron. Look like he's going after the Decimator for sure.
Yes, sir. What are you pulling out?
Hard 2?
So at this point, I don't think that Rack can get out other than to get to range 3. That might not be worth it for him. Although now Rack's got the option to split to countdown to blind him if he wants him, do some more damage there. He's certainly still very much up in the air.
All right.
That Lambda landing on a rock gives Vader a lot less pressure to deal with to get his target lock out.
Well, Mathew accidentally gave him the blue target lock. Hopefully
it's a freebie target lock
for Vader. Like, oh, look what I have.
Now remember, wait,
he switched it. There he goes.
Now, Dion, we're on location, so we actually count as observers now, right?
We do to a certain extent. If that,
I just read the new rules, so.
All right, so there's the 3 hard. We'll get the boost most likely out of rack, and that might put him out of range. Boosting 1 to the left. Or sorry, 1 forward, not 1 to the left. 1 to the left brings him closer. 1 forward.
1 for the left might get him out of the line, though, which is what he's going for. I'm not sure if it does or not.
It's going to be close.
Yeah, that's close. I think it's in. I think that's in based on my eyeballs, but, you know, I've only been playing this game since wave 1. What do I know?
All right, Vader turns in.
That's interesting. I did not see that coming. I was expecting sort of a soft bank.
And this is, hey.
So he's going to just do a straight up damage on the Lambda, try and take him out immediately.
It's free. And, you know, kind of looking at what Tyler is doing, he is doing targets of opportunity.
Yeah.
He's kind of doing like a figure 8. I don't know if you, like, he's already gone around. He's going around 1 time.
Yeah, he's just taking what Matt's giving him. And at this moment, the Lambda's free and available. He can take minor, he can only take, he's only going to take maybe 1 shot from countdown.
Countdown, yeah. 2 hits, hit crit.
Did he just boost or did he barrel roll boost? I can't remember.
I'm not entirely sure. Palping offensive. I'm assuming it's a crit into the shuttle. And shields are down. I think he's going to have to grab a couple of cards here. There's a crit.
We are unsure of the crit. You want me to go find out what
There's
it
a
is?
second one. Looks like it's a major explosion. It's about to roll a die. Or, all right, it's an eyeball.
Yeah.
The other one, I think, he flips them both down. The other one might have been inconsequential. Doesn't matter. We'll move on.
Yeah, he's in range.
No, the other one was a target lock. It's behind rack. It's right there.
Right, so he got his ATC in.
Yeah.
That's why he got full. Wait a second. Yeah, that's why he put 4 dice down. He laid down a crit.
Hit, crit. Gets an evade with countdown. And we have our first crit into the Decimator. It is, damage cockpit because of the Kylo crew.
That is.
I'll show you the dark side. That's huge.
That is huge.
So we're going to go ahead and drop rack down to PS0.
And that rack is not in any position to be useful as a blocker right now.
Not at all.
Now he still has 13 hit points left.
Yeah, I mean, he still hits hard. He still is a very dangerous ship.
However.
Yeah, now that Mathew can start dealing damage before Tyler, and Tyler's going to have to, like, pre-arc dodge now.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to get in the best spot possible. All right,
so Matt's just continuing to sort of keep his, I think the Lambda is, well, I guess the Lambda could hard turn to try and get shots on rack.
Well, it'll end up bumping
Vader. I don't know if you do that. I don't think it's worth it. But Countdown is in a really good position right now.
He's in there to chase.
So is Kylo right now. So Countdown and Kylo are in great position. Vader's really not. We know where Vader's going. He's going to try and get some shots on
countdown.
Yeah. And so I guess Tyler's probably wondering, how can I get 2 shots on countdown, maybe kill him? Either that or he takes freebie shots on the Omicron. If I'm the Omicron, aren't I trying to just get out and not take any shots? Because you just want to keep your Palpatine alive. I don't count, like the Omicron doesn't have a lot going on right now other than just trying to live, keep Palpatine alive.
Well, one of the functions that the shuttle has is taking up space, right? So
it's a good blocker.
So the debate could be, should I just stay here?
Just stay here, take a damage?
Only 50%. Only less than 50% chance to take a damage.
I think that's the 4D chess that you're playing here, Dion.
Right. All right. So Rack is turning away, just trying to get a little bit of space away from Kylo. That's what that is.
Oh, that's what the Lambda crit was. Is he got the stress and flip down? See the double stress on him?
Double stress. So he cannot stop.
Yeah, he's got to move. So if that's the case, get out.
Yep. So we'll probably see. In order to not get chased as easily, I mean, Vader can always K-turn. You can't do anything about that.
I mean, because his target is either the Lambda or countdown with Rack, right? So I'm wondering if he boosts, he's really putting himself in a hold up to only being able to attack Kylo, and Kylo is more or less full health right now. No, Kylo's got only 4 hit points left, so
this might be one of those situations where with the shuttle you just get out.
Yeah, at the moment he is. Tyler's really splitting his fire right now. Oh, I did not see that coming. So I guess he's still trying to box in. Rack, hoping that he won't die before he does. But that keeps him in range of Rack, right? So
yeah, he's gonna end up taking some damage here from Rack without getting a shot. So they're trying to railroad,
go on the
line
train
up
tracks.
The front, line up the back.
You excited to be able to just know where this is going to be based on the new templates? We haven't even really had a talk on 2.0 yet.
No.
I don't know if we should mid-game talk about this, but like my hype level is somewhere
it's so hype.
It's a 9 out of 10. I'm at a 9 out of 10 just because I don't know everything yet.
Right.
That's it. I mean, it'll be a 10 out of 10 if everything's kosher like the rest of the stuff.
You know what's the funny thing, though? They put the line on the 1 hard. You'll never be able to use the 1 hard. It's impossible.
Half-size ship. You can finally use it.
Yeah. It's going to be great.
Yeah, someone put 2.0 hype. I wish I had an air horn in here. I think I'd get kicked out pretty quickly.
Probably. I might be able to get us a digital air horn where they can hear it and we can hear it.
You should 1,000% do that. Like, I don't know, like, why you're. I'm gonna hold up. I'm gonna look one up. My favorite is instantrapairhorn.com. I feel like I've given that website at least a good 1,000 clicks all by myself.
Alrighty, so we have countdown, aileroning in, and then doing a 2 hard focus. Time to start digging in some damage into Rack. We have gotten, let's take that shield off, and the first hull. There we go. On Rack.
Here it is.
Rack sitting at 11.
You brought me here, man. You know what you did. All right. Let's see here. So he's got his choices. We've got Vader and Kylo left.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. I noticed that I messed this up. Round 5. I'm going to have to fix that in post. No big deal. Go ahead. Say that again.
So we've got Vader and Kylo left for decision makings. Kylo looks like he pre-focused.
Yep. Advanced sensors focus boost. Probably a 2 hard to start chasing Rack. I'm expecting to see a probably something like a 2 forward out of Vader in order to start getting shots on countdown. That way Rack and
Kylo is now in hunter mode.
Yep. Or he might even just come in quick for a range 1. And that might be able to get him out of range of Kylo. Oh, there's a 2 forward.
He's just taking the let's figure out what he's going to do. Oh boy. So he's got some decisions to make here. Turtle up, move in for a range 1 shot.
Well, I think you're okay. All right, so he does focus evade. And I think he probably spends the focus if he can.
So does he concentrate fire on countdown, hoping for a kill?
Yeah, I think so. I think it depends. If Vader is able to strip the focus token, then he will probably shoot rack at him as well.
If the attack's worth nothing, he'll just take the free damage on the Lambda.
Right. So just 1 crit. And safe.
Man. I mean, sorry, nothing for the neutral guys.
All right, and here is Kylo going range 2 or 3. Looks like it's probably close. They're doing that pretty slowly.
Someone asked for more air horn. I'm just giving the people what they want.
That's what we do.
Got to give the people what they want. There you go. Thanks,
right.
Tyler.
So this is into rack, deciding whether or not he can spend that focus. I mean, I think it's fine.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
2 hits. There you go. Should be 2 hits. He knocked the dice when he moved over. So it's 2 hits. He's gonna pop and evade. Gets 1. Takes 1. Okay. So down to 10 hole.
Getting close to half points.
Here comes countdown, range 2.
God, that PS0, man.
That's rough.
That's brutal.
Popping a crit.
All right, Machinator 94. I think they're both 1 loss.
So crit, hit.
Yeah, that ain't bad. What's that crit?
That's another condition 1. So he's down to 7. It looks like it might be weapons failure.
It's rolling 3 dice, so it's not weapons failure.
So damage sensor array would be my next guess. Target lock, and that's going to be 3 crits, or 2 crits, sorry, with Rack's ability.
That's not bad. Who did he attack? Was it countdown?
No, this is against the shuttle. Double damage. That's a dead shuttle.
Oh, wow. Wow. That is a nice... Well, the shuttle... Yeah, that's a nice swing.
Yeah, so he trades rack, half of rack for the shuttle.
But Palpatine.
Right. You got rid of Palpatine. I think if Tyler was still PS10, I think I would say, like, it's strongly within Tyler's favor.
But PS0 changes everything. This is completely up in the air.
Yep.
Because here's the thing, right? So Vader's fully healthy, which is good for him. But and Matt's got some damaged ships. That being said, Rack is he is DOA. He's got maybe a couple of rounds before he's dead.
Yeah. Well,
and on points, if he can keep Countdown and Kylo alive, game over.
Right.
So that's the sort of win condition we're at. We have 38 minutes, so Vader's got time to work, but he doesn't do damage unless he's got ATC, and he has to have the opportunity to target lock. And if he doesn't have the opportunity for it, I mean, it's over.
So we'll probably find out what the crit here is.
You want me to go look at it? I'll just go look.
Well, we'll know by what Tyler does. If he does an action.
Yeah, we think the HoloNet says damage sensor arrays most likely.
Nope, so it's not damage sensor array because he's about to do a boost action. Yeah, can you go take a look at that crit?
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you, sir.
I got you, fan.
All right, so we get the ailerons forward. Probably a 3 straight, just continuing to press against Rack.
So the crit structural damage on Rack. That's why the crit token is flipped upside down, because it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. We're gonna put it on the overlay because that's hilarious. All right.
-1 agility. How does that even work?
His hat is distracting. I'm not gonna take the
Actually, for the record, he wears that hat so people can find him.
Ah, well,
He's
this
the
not
tall guy with the distracting hat.
he doesn't have his orange hat on. Is it like, does he have a different hat each season?
So not that I know Tyler Tippet or he's on my podcast or I'm cheering for him,
Right.
but he told me that he got so much criticism for his hat that he's like, okay, fine, I'll just wear another distracting hat that's outrageous.
That's hilarious. All right, so we get the 2 hard here from Kylo. He's got to focus.
He's really going hard to try and end Rack now.
Kylo's title is active, so he will get a reroll as Rack is the only ship in his arc. So he's got a range 2 shot.
This is a. I wonder if he's gonna palp that.
Yep, pops an evade. I mean a crit.
Yeah,
So
or you could just
crit.
Yeah, you could just roll it, right?
So you can only roll 2 dice. Lightweight frame does not come into play, and that's gonna hit for a crit. But he will use Countdown's ability and just take a hit. There's a stress. Yep.
So his goal is let's end Rack now. And honestly, at this point, Rack is done, because if he's not done this round, he's done next.
Yep.
Like, the hope is that Tyler gets one more shot in.
He wants one more. He got two guns here to do it. Let's see what Mathew has.
Not range 1.
Nope. So debating whether
that's Rack firing, right?
No, this is Kylo.
Oh, sorry.
He's got the reroll
Sorry,
from the First Order Vanguard.
I think of Kylo, and I think Rack every single time.
I got you.
Maybe because I hear Tyler talk about Kylo crew all the dang time.
So that's 3 hits.
That's a good start.
From Kylo Ren into Rack, and here is Countdown. Tyler did not want to see that crit.
No,
He's
he did
hoping
not.
no double damage, anything but a double damage or a blinded.
Is he pulling? He just gets a 3rd one.
All right, so he's sitting at 1 hole. He'll get 1 last shot. This should go into Countdown. He's at range 2. Oh
boy.
He should have had at least a focus there, then use Rack ability. So that crit would have, if he would have gotten a crit, that would have stuck into Countdown. So looking at Mathew's positioning here, he is going to be able to hunt down Rack next turn, and pretty much Vader has to do the work now. It's all on Vader's shoulders.
He's got the PS for it.
That's the advantage that he has right there. And now we have I do want to say we have a perfect view right now of the Decimator, that mod. Look at that engine.
Look at that booty.
Yeah. We were just mentioning the booty.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's your booty.
We gave you props. So Luke Carrington is right next to us. I did mention earlier on, look at that awesome Luke Carrington modded Decimator.
No, I'm sorry, you're actually not allowed to recognize him for that. He doesn't want to be recognized.
Yeah,
That's his thing. He doesn't want anybody to know that he does
doesn't
cool
want anyone to know how awesome he is at modding, and
Right.
yeah, there you go. This is why you're not on mic right now, because you don't exist.
Alrighty. So taking a look here, Countdown is stressed. He's got all the banks here, so no ailerons for Countdown. Tyler has. I'm trying to think. What is?
Yeah, because I mean,
what can he do? Because right now, Kylo and they're gonna kill him. But is there any way Tyler can put Rack in a spot where they you can either limit it to one person shooting, or make it like a poor shot. You know what I mean?
So he doesn't have a straight. That rock is stopping that straight.
Yep.
So, and that is a bad news bear situation.
Because you can cover a lot of ground with that. The 4 straight boost.
Yeah. Yeah, or even a 3 bank boost, and neither of those are really available. He might have a 3 bank right, boost left. I don't know if the space is there. Yeah, I was going to say he's probably going to hard turn, at least give.
He's going to give Kylo some trouble because Kylo doesn't have the barrel roll out.
How did he do that? He's facing this way.
It's the magnet. The magnet
right.
moved.
Okay, sorry.
He's just staying out of Kylo's way.
He's just showing off the booty for stream.
Correct.
Yeah. This is NSFW stream because of that. Because of the outrageous, sexy nature of that rack booty.
Alrighty, so just one bank focus.
He might not have a boost available. We didn't see what that last crit was. You'll find out if you want.
That's fine. He's got one hole left.
It's
and
not
nothing
long for this world for us to care about.
Right. Nothing has happened. Like if he lives past this round, I'll want to know. Here's the one hard. Does it bend? No, sorry, that was a one. Advanced sensors boost. Does he do the talent roll or the 4K? I don't think he should. He should be getting in position for Vader. 4K here would be nice.
I've got to get on Twitch Prime on my Prime account just to get you some money, buddy.
Thank you for the free money. It's the literal money tree. It just you click a button and money grows. It's kind of amazing. No runner AZ countdown did not skip ailerons. He was stressed, and adaptive ailerons state that you cannot do it if you are stressed. So there's a 3 forward. We're going to get the target lock. That clears the stress there. We'll get the target lock engaged onto countdown in order to make sure that the advanced targeting computer is engaged. And there is the Vader target lock. It actually is a Darth Vader toy that he uses on there.
So he put it on
countdown
to get that crit in.
Yep. He's got to get rid of one of these ships. That's going to be the easiest one to kill. And after that, he's going to have to use PS11 to hunt him down.
Use his last pal pin. There, blanks.
Oh.
Blanks. Oh, yeah. Oh, neutral.
Can you turn off your phone to avoid signal interference, please? Alrighty. So here is.
I'm doing a bad job at what rule is that? Let's find it.
You want to see the rules?
I definitely read those rules, Dion.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm paying attention to Rule 3 so far. I'm 0 for 0.
This is true.
I'm failing Rule 2. I'm stretching Rule 2.
So the Decimator has been taken off the board. And what Tyler's doing now is he's looking through the crits to see what are the potential crits that Vader can end up screwing him. So if he knows, like, all right, hey, all the blindeds are gone, I don't have to worry about that. Or the damage sensor ray, which would be a terrible one right now for Vader.
For the record, you can look at your damages after your ship is done. I do that every single time I lose a ship, and I don't have anything that would even mess with the deck. I just like to know what is potentially an option for me. Like if I draw 2 blindeds, I know that I'm not going to deal with that.
Exactly.
So it's useful information.
It's just setting up your expectations for the future.
Boy, this position is not swell for Vader, though. Look at that rock. That rock is the devil for Vader right now. It's
tough. Well, Countdown did take a damage. So let's go ahead and put that there. That's why Countdown is stressed. And what that does is it actually limits Countdown's maneuverability here. Mm-hmm. Vader might just be able to catch him again with a straight maneuver. So we'll see. The advanced targeting computer is engaged.
He's probably doing 2 forward and just going to wait and see. I'm logged into Scum and Villainy. I need to be logged in as
Richard White.
Yeah, with my Prime account, so I can get you that money. That money, honey. I'm paying for them. I'm giving tips for the rack booty. That's wholesome, right? Hold up, I'm just looking at the rules.
You're doing a good job. I didn't put that on there. I didn't think we would come to this. A huge.
You got to prepare for it. You got to give me like a whole document, a lawyer-style document of what I can and cannot do.
All right, so.
So he's running. He wants as far a range bonus as possible.
I could see Tyler dialing in something a little faster though. More maybe a 3 even. Yeah. Thank you to DeRoche for clicking that Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Thank you to Glivers for Twitch Prime. You're awesome. DeRoche, can I say who you are? I don't know. Am I allowed to say it? I know who you are.
If I'm allowed to.
That's Gordon Berg of the Stay on Target podcast. He's coming after you for your spot.
Hey, Gordon, no you don't. Literally no one does. I am the Lord God, Twitch Prime.
And I want to say thank you to everybody who's done that today. All right, here's a 2-turn. He might have he takes his actions beforehand.
Yeah, he wants to start doing damage on Vader. It feels like he's got. I mean, with Kylo, right? You feel like you can take some. If you don't die, you've got Kylo's ability to sort of soft keep you alive.
So he's got range 2 again on countdown. I think you just. Oh, there you go. He's arc dodging Kylo. He's arc dodged Kylo, or gotten a range 3, or both, and is probably going to focus here. He does have the target lock already engaged onto countdown.
When did he get the target lock in? Was it last round?
Yeah, because the last one.
Yeah.
And there's the focus. Here comes Vader. We're going to go ahead and check that range. Unless they are pretty sure it's 2. There's our ATC crit. And he's going to spend that. 2 hits and a crit. He's going to force him to use what he's got. He's got an evade token. And he's got to debate either taking a crit or use ability. If he takes the crit, he can.
Am I I feel like he uses the ability every single time.
Well, so the problem is that he's stressed every time.
So I mean, it just forces him to shoot him one more time. If he takes the crit, he could get a direct hit and it's over.
He could, but I think the reason why it's not an automatic is just that if he's not stressed, he can get away faster. He might be able to run away. I think that's the only reason why he hesitated there.
So maybe keep points. I don't know, because Kylo's worth way more than Vader is.
Yes.
I think he just uses the ability and forces Tyler to start chasing after countdown one more time and allow have Vader chase after countdown one more round and give Kylo another round to get good positioning on Vader.
Absolutely.
Not that I want that. Like, sorry, I have a neutral feeling on that happening. Failing rule 2.
All right, so here is our maneuver to clear the stress. It's a 3-4. That's as fast as countdown can go to clear that stress. We probably get the evade token here. There it is. And Kylo, with all his repositioning, I'm curious to see if Mathew tries to throw a block here.
Yeah, he's got Kylo, right? Why not?
Yeah, he's seen Tyler do that 2 straight a few times. This might be one of those where, hey, maybe I'm going to pick up on some of your play tactics. But, of course, Tyler could not do that, right?
This is the old Jeff Burley quote, low-level X-Wing is just like high-level X-Wing, or the other way around. No, it's high-level X-Wing is just like low-level X-Wing.
I want to say thank you to Scott Karch for clicking your Twitch Prime subscription. Wait, is that Scott? Is that the Scott I know?
3.2.
Is that my Scott?
3.2, buddy.
Yeah. There's the 4K from Kylo. He knows that Vader's going into countdown. So we're flipping the script here to make sure that he has an
Oh
opportunity.
no, he's just setting up his shot.
Yep, he said he got it. It's right there. But Vader probably goes fast here.
He banked. He
Big.
wants to see what's available.
Yep.
He's not getting out of Kylo's arc, is he? I don't think so. He's taking shots.
He can get range 3, though. He can go barrel roll for the range 3 and then focus or evade even.
Or just
Or boost.
Now,
So he's got range 1 now and range 3 on the other side.
He's got the kill shot, but now his position is not swell.
Right. He focuses.
He's got 22 minutes to try and kill Kylo. Now, to be fair, Kylo's got damage on him, but still.
All right, so a pretty subpar roll here from Vader. Hit crit only, and that's going to be enough with the evade token.
That is not swell for...
No, so this is
neutral guys.
this Scott is actually from Illinois, and he made something awesome that I'm going to bring to the Goldies Awards tonight. It's pretty sweet. I'm making it a surprise. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It's a Let me just say it's a prototype for next year.
I'm ready for that. My body is ready. I think it's going to affect my day 2 play.
Excellent. One hit from Kylo, and Vader is okay with this. So he's spending the target lock, hit crit, and evades it.
Yeah, he's out.
I like Tyler's hand motions. He goes, I knew that was going to happen. It's fine.
It's fine. They're all blind and dead.
Yeah, blind and dead.
So when Tyler's gone for podcasts, I'm gonna have a just pre-recorded sound that says it's fine. He's blind and dead.
Yeah.
Just so we can have Tyler Tippett's opinion on whatever.
Like, how would you face it? How would you go against this matchup? It's fine. You just blind it, kill it.
It's fine. They're blind and dead.
All right. So with Vader not able to kill Countdown that turn and not do any damage, there's no stress anymore on Countdown. He's going to be a lot more maneuverable. Vader has to do some work.
Do I Twitch Prime subscribe to you? How do I do this? I don't want to give you actual money.
No, there's your Amazon isn't connected to that one.
Gosh darn it. I know it is. Oh, it's still...
You're still Scum and Villainy.
We'll figure it out. I'll get you your money,
I
Goop.
just ruled on something.
All right, so at this point, it is a very serious uphill battle for Darth Vader. That being said, I mean, he is completely full health. He's got double actions, and he is the highest pilot skill. His biggest issue is time. If you look, we have about 20 minutes less, a little left. So we're just more or less seeing if he can get Countdown and then maybe get lucky versus Kylo. That being said, Kylo only has 4 hit points, and that is already a potential. Vader already has a potential kill shot on Kylo Ren at this exact moment. If he could, he'd have to get, if he gets a target lock on him, he's got a kill shot on Kylo immediately. Technically, He's got one immediately anyways with the double crit direct hit. So there are outs, but his outs are slowly but surely dwindling. Every round that Countdown stays with 1 hit point, the outs are less. Every round that that Vader starts to take damage, I don't think that.
Did you see what Tyler just did? He was messing with him. Oof.
All right, so Countdown's just trying to GTFO.
Yep. I mean, Vader probably does a 2 or 3 bank here and has him.
Actually, it's a really.
I think is he looking on the other side for a barrel
really
roll?
interesting point. If you're Kylo, at what point, at how much time do you just go? Okay, I'm just gonna turn right and win the game.
As long as Countdown is alive, you just chase Vader because if you can kill him, you kill him.
Yeah, you get the point.
That's the plan.
But the second that Countdown's gone, I turn right and you'll never be able to hit me.
Right, because you want to use every moment of the clock you can being aggressive.
Yeah.
And then once that end game comes, that's when you have to to start. Right now Vader is not chasing him because once Vader becomes the aggressor, while Kylo can quote unquote go anywhere, Vader still moves at PS11, has double repositioning.
Yeah, so you know where he's at.
Yeah.
And, when you got boost barrel roll, it's good.
Focus evade, tokening up.
So he's got the full stack.
There's the advanced targeting computer, and he probably spends it here for 2 hits and a crit. Yep. He's looking for at least 2.
Yeah, he wants the points.
He's out. Okay.
So countdown's done.
Countdown is done. So this comes down to grandfather versus grandson. Vader on Kylo action here, Gold Squadron Podcast. Tyler has 17 minutes to chase him down.
So his goal is step 1, get the target lock, right?
Yep.
Step 2, just get lucky.
So hit crit, you got the title available. You get 1 reroll.
God, that title is so good.
All right, blank. I wouldn't spend it. There's no. Don't spend that focus right now.
Why wouldn't you? Can't keep it.
He can keep it. He got advanced optics.
Oh, whoa! I
Kylo.
didn't see that.
Yeah.
I took the picture, wasn't paying attention, obviously.
Yeah. So advanced optics.
Yeah, just keep it. Keep it for later.
Tyler probably does the 4K here and says, "Let's dance, son."
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
He needs that target lock for a. Okay, so if he's got a target lock,
Okay.
I think that he's got an honest to goodness like shot with a 4K, just like let me luck into a win, right?
Okay.
But until he has that target lock, he's relying on double direct hit. That being said, to your point, he does have 5 hit points left, right?
Tyler, yeah.
So
He hasn't taken any damage.
if Vader's got 5 hit points left, he does have his maneuver options are not as critical, and he can take damage to get himself into a more proper position.
Yes. No. Dials are set here. Advanced sensors, barrel roll. So it looks like Matthew's.
It's interesting that he went that direction. I would have gone left.
He's probably going 2 bank. He's trying to stay behind him.
Yeah, I would have gone left and
3
then
bank.
2 forward.
He's getting all up in the business. So
Although this position's pretty good to follow.
he's trying to be aggressive and stay close to Vader where Vader can't get behind him. There's a 2 hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't think he's got. Well, hold up.
Boost barrel roll, he's out.
Hold up. If he boosts and he thinks he's out, he's got the target lock that he wants. I don't think he's out. My eyeball says
he's taking the target lock.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, may as well, right?
Yep.
Because he needs that. For his win condition really is helped by that target lock because suddenly he can start to actually do damage.
Yep.
Whereas now it's like prayer damage.
Exactly. Now Kylo, on the other hand, because he does have that backside of Vader right now, anytime you have Vader in let's say they're out of range or they engage at range 3.
Sure.
After that, what you do with Kylo is that you come in fast and you try to get a block. You're trying to block and take range 3 shots. You're trying to switch back and forth between those things in order to survive. 14 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, just his whole goal is to block, get range. Exactly. So just take no damage or take 1 or 2, just not take 4. So I don't think he had shots. That was a good boost move.
Yeah, that boost worked out. And while a couple people would say, "Oh, Kylo should just run away here," the problem with like just straight running is that you would give Vader the onus and chance to find you and track you down. By staying engaged and close, it's actually harder to get that person in arc without K-turning.
Because that's the thing. To your point, he is sort of running.
Right.
Because it's really hard for Vader to get into arc for shots. Now, here's not bad, actually. This isn't so bad. If he boosts forward, he's got his 4K that we've been talking about. This is interesting. I did not see that barrel roll. Although I guess he's looking for the turn next round.
Yeah, boost is the turn and boost.
Yeah. this does give Kylo the ability to run right if he wants to, though.
Yeah, he has the barrel roll 5 straight,
Yeah.
ready, primed and ready to go if he wants it. But even then, you know, Tyler can 2-turn boost in to start chasing. Boost. Card 1.
There's a lot of stuff available. I think that they got to move.
Yep.
Like for starters, that clock is the devil for Tyler right now.
Yep, Tyler's got to make a couple. He's got to try to have his dial down every single time before Mathew to try to save as much time. All right, so we got the advanced sensors boost.
5 forward. Oh wow! So he's still trying to engage.
Yep,
Good job. Thank you for helping our stream out.
No, they're not supposed to put on a show. They're supposed to play the game. If this is his MO and this is what he likes to do, then great. Alrighty. So boost. It looks like no second action. Yeah, he's just trying to get in it.
Interesting.
Respect.
Interesting.
Because right now,
I'm going to tell you,
Vader has a two-turn right and range 1 on the side there.
Look. Oh, wow. He K-turned.
He calls him.
I was going to say, I honestly think that's a mistake to turn in. I'm a player. Personally, I'll win on running on the last turn if I have to.
I mean, yeah, of course. Thank you to AJ Math for that Twitch Prime subscription.
So I didn't see Tyler's roll.
Auto thrusters, safe.
Now he's going for that block, so kind of what we were talking about.
So here is Mathew. 2 hits. You use the Vanguard. You keep that. Oh, he spent that focus. That's a little aggressive for my taste. But you got one. You got one.
Yeah, he got 2. Look, Vader's got no shields on him.
Oh.
He did get 2. Vader doesn't have auto thrusters for reasons.
He'd be so good.
Oh boy! Now at this point, I guess Tyler's got to go for a win. He has to. But fairly certain that Kylo can block his. I mean, the obvious choice for Tyler's 2 bank left. And Kylo's probably going to block that 2 bank left. Or not. Holy cow, what are you doing here, buddy?
He wants to fight. Fight me, you coward.
So have I told you that my buddy Matt's got that as his text message text tone or whatever?
You haven't told me personally, but I listened to the Scumming Villainy podcast.
Yeah.
So I heard it.
Yeah, the OG podcast of X-Wing. Been around 4 years.
So what I'm going to do, I had a couple people message me and ask, how do you put your, how do you get the Amazon Prime thing? Like, how do you do all that? I'm going to post a video here in the chat, in the link, to show you guys how to do that. All right, so here you go, 1 evade. Kylo's going to have to debate whether or not he wants to spend the title.
He really does. I think so.
So look at that.
No. There's
3 hits and a crit.
There's a kill. There's a kill there.
All right, spends it. Oof.
Oh.
Hit, crit coming in.
If there's a direct hit, this is over. If there's a direct hit, this is over. Not that I want this to be over, but
you're stating a fact. You're simply stating a fact. It is true. That's not biased.
I'm right on the line. You're almost out of here.
So,
I've been warned by Dio.
So Kylo, that means Kylo's down to 1 hole. We don't know what the crit is. Could you go?
Yeah, I'll go find out.
All right, so here's range 1 from Kylo into Vader. 3 hits. Spends the target lock because he doesn't have the title anymore. Just 3 hits. Vader probably takes only 2 damage here. Oh, spends the evade, takes 1.
The crit is damaged cockpit, which is irrelevant in the situation.
Right. You're right, because PS 0. Because Kylo was already moving before what you call it. Kylo was already moving before Vader.
This is one of those times that he's really sad that he didn't have Predator.
Yeah. So now we're waiting for a couple more dials. We've got 7 minutes left.
So we've got at most 2 rounds.
Yeah, Tyler's looking to have that same engagement there. Trade range once, but because he's higher pilot skill, he would be able to get it off.
Am I crazy that he 4Ks?
That is, man.
I do, but I'm insane. Also, I don't know how to fly aces.
I think
I've been playing for forever, and I've never played them well.
Being at 1 hole right now, you need to be real careful. Like, that boost is not going to fit. I don't think so. Maybe it does.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Get your eyeballs checked, Dion.
5 straight. Skadoodles. Gone.
Is he hard turn? Is he DK turn? He K'd, didn't he?
So
That's it.
Tyler's got to get those dials down. He just has his boost and his barrel roll to get in position for next turn. He has to try to cut him off. So you might see him. He doesn't. Oh, he's 4K, no actions. So he's gonna have to. There you go. Dials down fast.
How long? We might still have 2 rounds in.
We might. Tyler's got to be ready.
Wow, this is a really close game.
1 hull Kylo versus 2 hull Vader. And here's the thing: with disengaging, Mathew made the right choice. Like that is tactically the right choice.
At this point, run. Oh man, he is gone. There's no way. There is no way. To be fair, if they're just moving, and Matt is not.
So Tyler there, by going with slow moves, he was able to get behind that asteroid, and
now he's got options.
Yeah, when
that being so.
It's out of range.
Here is how much can Matt manipulate his dial to time to not take shots to Vader. I don't know how to say that right, but that's really kind of what's happening with 5 minutes left in the game.
Well, I mean, you have to make sure you make the right choice. The thing is that Vader has the inside track. When a ship is chasing another one with the inside track, it's shorter. Mm-hmm. So you need less moves to get away. Even that 5 straight isn't as long when somebody's coming from the inside. So it looks like we have 30 seconds more.
So we've got an extra 30 seconds to the round. So we've got another ballpark 30 seconds to our timer. Dion's a little quick to trigger. What are you doing here? Ooh, is he turning in? Try and get behind?
Barrel roll. He might be trying to get ready to scoop around this outside asteroid.
Right. Trying to make fast maneuvers. Does Vader have the target lock?
He does. There's the Darth Vader head up there. So Tyler hurrying up. As soon as he saw the dial, he moved his ship.
Yeah, for the record, that's smart. Use every opportunity you can to get shots. Is he going to barrel roll?
Yep.
Oh, boy. Has he got space? Yeah, because he'll have space to do banks and whatnot.
Yep.
And he's got a shot here.
The reason for the backup there is to decrease the range, take away auto thrusters. He's got a shot there. There's a crit. 2 crits.
That's not bad.
It's 4 dice, but no auto thrusters. All right, you have to spend the focus. There's no auto thrusters. You have to spend the focus. All right, there it is.
At least that's useful. That cleared the focus. It should clear the focus. Okay, there it is.
Mathew needs to turn. If Mathew wants to keep running, he needs to turn to the right. This is the spot you bug
Right,
out to the right.
Right, 40 chess.
Yep, you have to bug out to the right because Vader has no way to follow you there. Not with actions, at least.
Yeah, and so at this point, he can... Tyler's set, and Matt's going to milk this. To be honest, like, I have a hard time criticizing someone for milking this with 2 minutes left.
No, it's fine. There's no... I mean, he's still playing at a reasonable pace. The problem, like, the perception that I really try to discourage is...
He did a good job laying down quick, too.
Yeah.
So he's done a really good job of that. And, yes, I think he's with you. I think he's hard turning out.
That might even be a talent roll, to be completely honest. That'd be a little bit aggressive of a runaway. But, no, so it can't be a talent roll because he did the push.
Oh, boy, did he go left?
He went left. I'm really surprised.
Oh, boy. This is it. He's boosting in.
Boost focus.
He's boost focusing. Oh, my. This is good. Yes. I mean...
You can't clap. You're not supposed to clap.
I'm clapping for a good game and not for Tyler. I'm clapping for a good game.
You're too close. They know you're clapping.
I'm clapping for a good game. The HoloNet needs a good game.
All right. He's deciding to arc dodge instead of, with 1 minute 30 left, he will have a chance to take another shot. He's trying to arc dodge. He's looking for, I mean, he knows that he can get one more turn. He has to roll these dice quickly, though.
Yeah, you got to go quick. Person I'm not cheering for.
So timer's out at 6:25. So now we have about 40 seconds left, or about a minute. Range one. We'll see how quickly he can get these dice rolled. So there's a crit. There it is. Hit, crit.
That's pretty good.
Kylo responds. You got to have that focus ready to spend. Ooh, that's it. That's game.
That's it. I mean, I'm not cheering for anyone.
Congratulations to Tyler Tippet. Very well played by Mike. Oh, my God. Very well played by Mathew.
Yes, very well played for the neutral people that I'm not cheering for.
So.
Wow, that was an awesome game. Put that up for game of the day.
So I want to thank you for watching our coverage of the 2018 X-Wing World Championships. All videos are going to be available on Sunday, the long forms at least, on our YouTube page. Lastly, if you want to support our content, go to patreon.com/Gold Squadron. Become part of the largest group of people to support the Gold Squadron podcast. That's how we're able to travel, pay for all the internet, and do all the things. And lastly, what's the last thing they can do there?
Hey, fellas, if you want, fellas and ladies and others, connect your Amazon Prime to Twitch and become a Prime subscriber like I'm about to do. Costs you nothing. And if you have Amazon Prime already, you may as well do it and give Dion some free money. Or you can go to goldsquadron.com and participate in your Goldies Award. Vote for me and get yourself a show raffle. Anyways, you want to sign us off for this one?
Yeah, so my name's Dion Morales. This is Kelvin Tiberius. We'll be back.
Galactic HoloNet!